Okay, okay, perfect. I'm grabbing a seat with my colleague. All right, sir. Thank you. Perfect. I will definitely recognize you then. All right. Sure. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Samton ayang marjing lai gi khuni cha hai ngang ching de khu bam ya ya.
Lamaktada Pumnamakpu Ikoknona Kurumjari. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, 23rd November 2022, second day of 14th Manipur Polo International 2022. Ngasigi formal function gi Ikai Kumnajariba Chief Guest Oina Lengshin Biriba Shri T.A.S. Viswajit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Agriculture, Forest and Climate, Science and Technology, Manipur, Mathangda Thoram Masibu, Preside Taubiribi, Srimati Nemcha Kipken, Honorable Minister, Textiles, Commerce and Industries, Corporation, Manipur, Mathangda Guest of Honor Oina, Mathang Sitna Shri Karam Sham, Chairperson, Tourism Corporation of Manipur Limited, Amade Shri K.S. Ibomcha, Chairperson, Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited. Ikai Kumnajariba, Chief Guest President and Guest of Honor Singbo, Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association gi Maikaitagi Taram Nokchari, Ikoknona Kurumjari. Ahanbada Ikai Kumnajariba Mitunglen Singbo, Equina Langjariba Kudol Pot Karasi, Kudol Tamjaraga, Ikai Kumnabocha Bagi, Tanja Dulauzari. Ikai Kumnajaribi Srimati Laurimbam Sanatombi, Member Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association Bo, Ikai Kumnajariba President, Chief Guest, Amadi Guest of Honor Gima Famda, Kudal Potsing Asilantok Pinabagidamakta, Naluk Nahangachari. Would like to request Srimati Laurimbam Sanatombi, Member Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association, to honor and felicitate our respected Chief Guest of today's formal function, Sri Thongam Biswajit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Agriculture, Forest and Climate, Science and Technology, Manipur. Thank you so much. Mathang Dekai Kumnajaribi, President, Srimati Nemcha Kipken, Honorable Minister, Textiles, Commerce and Industries Corporation, Manipur Gimafamda, Lingyana Sima Kudol Tamjari, Ikai Kumnabochari. Mathang da Ikai Kumnajariba, Guest of Honor, Shri Karam Shyam, Chairperson, Tourism Corporation of Manipur Limited, Srimati Laurimbam Sanatombi, Member Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association na Ikai Kumnaba Utpiri. Aroy Basina, Shri K.S. Ibomcha, Chairperson, Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited. Ikai Kumnajariba, Guest of Honor gi Mafamda Lingyan Kudol, Tambigani. Once again, would like to request Srimati Laurimbam Sanatombi, Member Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association, to honor and felicitate our respected guest of honor of today's function, Shri K.S. Ibomcha, Chairperson, Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited. Thank you so much, Srimati Laurimbam Sanatombi, for doing the honor. Mathangasina Ikai Kumnajariba, Dr. T.A.S. Cha Mangilal Bunuluk na Hangachari, Ikai Kumnajariba, Chief Guest ki Mafamda, Koket, Lantok Pinabagidamakta. Would like to request Dr. T.A.S. Cha Mangilal to do the honor of presenting a koket to our respected Chief Guest of today's function, Sri Thongam Biswajit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Agriculture, Forest and Climate, Science and Technology, Manipur. Thagachari. Mathangda Ikai Kumnajaribi Kumari S. Mandakini Devina. Ngasigi Thoramasigi President Oina Lengshin Biribi Srimati Nemcha Kipken, Honorable Minister, Textiles, Commerce and Industries Corporation, Manipur gi Mafamda, Ikoigi Natki Oirabayamna Fazaraba, Koki Laitingmi, Gajenglay, Kudol Tambiri. Thagachari. Mathangda Nolok na Hangachari, Shri L. Bedamani. Ikai Kumnajariba Ojana, Ngasigi Thoramasigi Ikai Kumnajariba Mitunglen Oina, Lengshin Biriba, Shri Karam Shyam, Chairperson, Tourism Corporation of Manipur Limited Kima Fam Diso, Koket Ama, Kudol Tambiri. Aroy Basina, Shri K. Dhiren Singh Bu, Nolok na Hangachari, ikai kumnajariba ngasigi thoramasigi guest of honor amoina lengshin biriba Sri K.S. Ibomcha Chairperson Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation gi mafam dasu ikai kumnaba uchabo amoina koket kudol tambiri kudol tambiriba ikai kumnajariba Sri K. Dhiren Singh. Thank you so much everyone for doing the honor. Mathangi sina Manipur Polo International gi, it's a legacy of presenting the seasoned very first vegetables, fruits and snacks to our respected dignitaries on the dais. Lisang sitna chatarak pagum ngasisu Imaibel Singh ine Indon Singh na ikai kumnajariba ngasigi thoramasigi Chief Guest President amadi Guest of Honor oina lengshin biriba singgi mafamda ngamjaba hairang leirang ensang na pinachingba matamgi ahaw apen sing pubiraktuna thoramasibu mapung fahan bibaleng birakliba ikai kumnajariba singgi mafamda kudol tamjabani. Makatarakpasi ngasigi thoramasigi ikai kumnajariba athoiba mithunglen Chief Guest oina lengshin biriba Honorable Minister Power, Agriculture, Forest and Climate, Science and Technology Manipur Shri Thongam Biswajit Singh na ngasigi thoram asi hautokpoina athoiba mithunglen gi warol thambiranaba dolokna hangachari.
Stable lagi sagol amtam puthok pirak na banin singjari. Stable gi in charge ngasigi taraga mari suba Manipur Polo International sanagada batem India A IPA aduga India B Manipur sanabagi sagol sing stable lagi puthok pirak na ba singjari.
Lengchen biriba punamapu koram jare. Good afternoon, everyone. Adungasigi Manipur Polo Association na Sangai Festival 2022 ga iroina na aduga masigi cultural part among oina khogi lereklaba masana asibo khogi leriba international polo tournament haidan every year pangthokliba aduga sigasi ani suba second day gi ani suba numit asigi daide lengshin biriba mengwana hangat charbada Sri Nemsa Kipchen Honorable Minister ngasigina President Baha Motuda kai khunaba uchari aduga lona daide lengshin biriba Sri Karam Sham Chairperson Tourism Corporation of the Manipur Limited aduga lona na Sri K.S. Ibomcha Chairperson Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited Pusui Kai Khumduba Utsabagalonena Kudai the Lengshin Birba Manipur Polo Association gi Kogi Tuan ba Kogi Tamo Dilip aduga Kogi Kakasing Punama Mingwana Panzakasu and Lengshin Birba Punama Pui Kai Khumduba Chari aduga Nasigi Lariba Maruaiba Nasi Chenbila Angiriba aduga Manipur Polo Association gi mi sing aduga Sigi conduct Tawigadoriba refreshing aduga participants from different part of the world aduga India gi oiba aduga lona ngasigi lengchen biriba adu witness oibigani aduga loina na koi culturally oiba sports asibu yingbigani hadana lakpiriba khoi punama kedo media gi electronic media gi maru mapang punama sui kai khunu chaboloina iten takpa wafong katang ten na thamjage ai kasu akhoi ngangi ba punama si polo kra dagi originate tawrakhi adu karamba bc da masi kra da phangi trace tawba ngame habasi loi khangna ba wafong aktani du garang so dum koi honorable chief minister na hongdokpa matam da su phajana thambiram gane na wakhan ga lona ai thamjabol lona ai ngasi ai ngasi sangai festival ana sinjari baji tawjari ba puna maksi mayam na khange kari gi damak tano haiba matam da ai gi lairiba manipur gi tourism si world class ki tourism da gi attract tawna ba amadi promote tawna ba gi aduga world class ki destination ma oina ba gi damak ta every year select padunga si handak ki chahis da differently in different akogi location da haibadi 13 places da sinbas da ngasi ki imphal akogi mapal imphal polo ground haidana akogi seida sisu part amu oina koi se sinbasi akoi mayam hena witness oibira bani aduga lona akoi ngasi gi leriba ngasi gi kumai asina akoi gi leriba akoi gi marakta leriba culture art amadi tradition singsi akoi punamak amatta oibagi lising de porpoda natana akoi socio economic environment ji phagalan ba aduga lona koi handaki festival is the the biggest focus si tauribasi karino haiba matam da akoi gi leriba communities mayam punamak ki amatta oibasi bond si akoi strengthen tawba aduga lona tourism si boost tawbani haibasi ma ai thamjage aduga akoi gi polo si koi mamangai da loina mak ahal lamal lengchen biribsina khangi adubu akoi naharon jin kari jingna akoi gi loina mak khangjen bibo darkar lai maramdi polo si karam matam da sanaba hauki krai da chanarami aduna akoi gi ari bolongois dana kari kawi anau bolongois dana sina badana kari kawi habase akoi khamina ba darkar lai aduga loina na akoi leriba polo si manipur da gi hauki habase 3100 BC gi matam da genes kri costa masi trace toba ngamba akoi gi oi habasi ma akoi khangnaraba wafamni aduga loina na akoi polo si akoi mamangai da not only this is ancient time da akoi gi sports khakta oina akoi siner manate masi way of the life adu akoi culturally oiba game ama oina sinaram basu akoi mami chauna tabada akoi puna mangna khangminaram ba poni aduna akoi polo atopa chakhalaba aduga akoi leiba british ki mioi kyana makoina modern polo si akoi world akoina hudoki haiba taragasu masi polo gi originality si krai de gino haiba si akoina mek laraba khudam ne aduga ngasi ma akoina yamna chamba khudam de akoida khwaidi world gi oldest akoida program akoida leibase matam amadana Kangjeibung harami matam amadana ariba london and sen use kano da si word na adu hujikna Kangjeibung haidana akoina koining thau palingai gi hatik tagi koi sanaramba hena inherit toba amadi masibu tambiramba haibasi akoi achouba akoi tungi nahar hogolgliba mirolda khudol amani haibaga lonena ngasi akoi warchu wana leisu leitana akoi ngasi Manipur Polo Association na akoi polo khadigi sanabada akoi gi sizinabada nungaiba amadi khadigi singba polo gi makhal akoi sagol gi makhol asi ngasi bauta akoi yamna ngak senal thambirakpa aduga Manipur gi polo se akoi hena chakhonabagi damakta tongan hiram kya da konabi base simak ai gi taraf tagi amadi akoi gi sarkar gi taraf tagi aduga sigi function da gi thagat tabang ngamde hena thagat pa phongdok pa galonena ai gi warol matang achaida tension jage thank you very much jai hind aduga ngasigi leriba I wish all the participants and all the players a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, Power, Agriculture, Forest and Climate, Science and Technology, Manipur, Shri Thongam Biswajit Singh. Ngasigi thoramasigi athoiba Methunglen, Chief Guest ki warol marik chuma thambiram bagi damakta thagatpa phongdokchari. Mathang asina thoramasibu preside tobiribi Srimati Nemcha Kipken, Honorable Minister, Textiles, Commerce and Industries Corporation, Manipur na thoramasigi thoramapugi warol thambiranaba norukna hagachari.
Majambu Khurumjari, Chief Guest of today's event, Sri T. T.H. Biswarjit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Agriculture, Forest, Environment, Climate, Science and Technology. And guest of honor, Sri Karamsham, Chairperson, Tourism Corporation of Manipur, and Sri K. Ibomcha, Chairperson, Manipur Handloom Handicraft Development Corporation. Special invitees, players, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. I am indeed privileged to grace the second day of ongoing 14th Manipur International Polo 2022. Manipur has varieties of cultural resources, Manipuri classical dances, various tribal folk dances and songs, various indigenous sports of Manipur like Sagol Kangjeibung Polo, Jubi Lakpi Manipuri style rugby, Hong Kangjeibung, the Manipur form of hockey, Mukna Kangjeibung Arambai Thangta Manipur martial arts, Mukna Kangjeibung, Manipur Hyang Tanaba boat race and various adventurous sports events. The game of polo originated in Manipur, the reign of King Kangba. Sagol Kangjeibung Polo is popularly played on the indigenous polo ponies. So let us all join hands and extend our support for Save the Pony campaign in Manipur with an objective of safeguarding our ponies. Sports is globally recognized as vehicle for bringing people together and a cultural bridge for promoting social integration amongst diverse cultural societies. I hope the sport of polo will be a cultural bridge of social integration. Sports support and enjoy the sport of polo. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Srimati Nemcha Kipken, Honorable Minister, Textiles, Commerce and Industries Corporation, Manipur. Thank you so much for that remarkable presidential speech of the formal function of second day of 14th Manipur Polo International.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The second day of the 14th Manipur Polo International being played between India A, that is the IPA team, and India B, the Manipur. The mounted umpires who would be officiating the match is Nick Fitman from the USA and Phil Sellers from England. I request the umpires to kindly line up the players for the match. Phil Seller from England and Nick Fitman from the USA. The team in light blue is the IPA team. Just a roundup of the players for the first match. One of the players from the USA could not reach Imphal yesterday, hence the entire fixture is being rescheduled. Ngarang USA gi team player ama Manipur yauba ngamaktabadagi hana pizikiba fixture adu amuk hongdokchabani. Ngasi IPA Indian A amadi Indian B Manipur ga ahanba match sanagani ani suba numit taraga mari suba Manipur Polo International hauzik blue machugi jersey lit pasi IPA gi players singne. I request the players to kindly be mounted. I request Phil Seller and Nick to kindly begin the procedure of the match. For the benefit of the spectators here, Doordarshan is bringing live the very match throughout the length and breadth of the country, and we are indeed very happy that viewers from all over the world will be watching the very match. The live telecast being seen at DDK channel and being retelecast at 8 p.m. in Imphal DDK Imphal Kendra. Numit khudingi sanariba polo matches sing asi Doordarshan na Bharat ki mafam khudingmakta live telecast tawbidi aduga numitang pung nipan taba matamda amuk hanna Imphal DDK Kendra gi channel da yengba phungbigani. Players for Manipur, L. Atangba wearing jersey number 1, P. Ojit number 2, T. Pradeep number 4, and number 3, and L. Thompson number 4, Rohit, Akashi number 5, and Sadananda number 6 for IPA. For IPA, the team captain, Major Aman Singh, will be wearing number 1, the Santosh number 2, Ranshe Purohit number 3, and Syed Ur Ali. And we are very proud to have Ms. Alisha Kumar as the manager of the IPA team. Phil Seller, if you're in the ground, kindly begin the process of the match. Is Phil in the ground? I would be happy if you kindly begin the proceedings of the first match. Phil Seller from England and Nick Filden from USA will be conducting the first match. I request the team captains to kindly report to the umpires for the toss to choose the side. There is always an enthusiasm in the crowd that the match will start immediately. However, polo as a game needs a little bit of acquaintance with the ponies that the polo players will be requiring. In fact, the players are playing with the pony for the first time. I request the team captains to kindly report to the umpires Mr. Pradeep and Major Raman for the toss. I request the umpires to kindly line up the players for the introduction to our honorable chief guest and the dignitaries on the dais. Just the formality of beginning the match. Players in the blue, IPA team. Major Raman wearing number 1, Santosh number 2, Ranshe Purohit number 3, and Hir Ali number 4. Kindly line up for the introduction. Major Raman. Players in line up to that's for the general introduction. Team from IPA, Captain Major Aman Singh. Kindly acknowledge Aman from, take it down please. Major Aman from IPA. The Santosh, Hur Ali, Ranshe Purohit. For Manipur, El Atangba, P. Ojit, Pradeep, and Thompson. The mounted umpires Phil Seller from England and Nick Philbin from the USA. I request our President, Sri H. Dilip Singh, to kindly lead our dignitaries for the formal introduction of the players. Players, kindly line up. Kindly line up for the introduction. The match will begin after the formal introduction. I request the players to be kindly lined up for the formal introduction to our guests, after which we will have the privilege of having a photo session. For Manipur, P. Ojit, Thompson, Atangba, Pradeep, umpire Nick from USA, Phil Seller, Aman, Santosh, Hur Ali, Rohit, Hur Ali. Kindly line up for the little photo session. I request the umpires to be in the middle. I think it's okay. Ojinodo stick ang pulap tangalo. I think you can raise your stick for the photo session. Thank you. Chief guest to begin the match will throw in the ball. As I said, listed for Measuraman number 1, team captain, number 2, Santosh, Che Purohit, number 3, and Hur Ali, number 4. T. Pradeep, a team captain of the Manipur team, wearing number 3, Piyojit number 2, Atangba number 1, and Thompson number 4. The first checker of the match, and Manipur wearing the pink, that is number 1, El Atangba, number 1. It's a wide. The very first game of the second day of the 14th Manipur Polo International being played at this historic polo ground in Manipur. In fact, we are so happy that for the first time we have the Indian Navy team being invited by Manipur horse riding and polo. So we are so happy that the Indian Navy team will be coming regularly here. We are just beginning the relationship between Indian Navy. That is number 4, L. Thompson, defending for Manipur. Very, very promising young player from Manipur, Thompson. And it is a very, very competitive play here in Manipur as the young boys, they are so attuned to the size of the horse. That is Piyojit. And Phil Seller from England and Nick from USA conducting the match. That was a Measuraman looking for number 2. Number 4, Thompson. Piyojit, number 2, is one of the seasoned players in this very ground. Piyojit, number 2. Piyojit. And that is the first goal for Manipur, scored by Piyojit, number 2. Yeah, as I was saying, Ashwin, we are so happy that the Indian Navy team has come for the first time. And how do you feel being here in Manipur, Ashwin?
It's absolutely brilliant, and it's really nice being here. And this is the first time we are coming to Manipur, and we are just loving it here. And we are just getting some time to get used to the horses, because probably it's the first time. Probably next match and all that we play, you're gonna see us much better in action.
Oh, that was number 2, Piyojit. In fact, as I said, the Manipuri players are quite small, yet quite attuned with the smaller horses here. They certainly have an advantage. The visitors being not so used to our small horses. Yet the visitors learn very fast. Yeah, Ashwin, as I was saying, that we are so happy that the Navy team has come to take part, and that is number 1, Atangba at the 30-yard, let us say, and then there's Atangba, number 3 for Manipur. That was number 1, Atangba. Just before this, we had the Manipur Open tournament, and we had about 40 local clubs. You would see here playing at this. Among those 40 teams, we had selected about 10 children, 10 young kids, and we have formed the team. So after about 2 years of the COVID lockdown, the boys were very happy that they got to play. Yeah, as I was saying, Ashwin, we are so happy that the Indian Navy has decided to fill its team. Now you will be looking forward to building in terms of looking at the future. We also thinking that we will invite you for the Governors Cup. It's a very, very prestigious invitational cup of only 8 teams. We have already listed Navy as a team. So you will be looking forward to be here probably in the month of February or March.
Absolutely, we are looking forward to coming here again, and we really wish that it becomes an annual feature because being part of the polo, we don't even realize that how much impetus is given to polo at this center. Like I was just hearing, we had some 40 odd teams, so that is something unheard of. Like in mainstay at polo, where you play at main centers, you don't end up seeing
number 1 Atamba.
Just a miss. So what I was saying that it's after learning that there are 40 odd teams being fielded here, it is really heartening to see the kind of impetus that is being given and the kind of love people have for polo, and we were really happy to see the kind of crowd and the kind of cheering that comes up for the teams.
In fact, there's a lot of passion when the matches continue here, and this is a very common field where football is also played, that is Hurali. And in fact, one must be wondering why, in fact, polo is a very, very interesting game where rules are framed based on the animal, where there should be no harm, and there particularly is a very confusion among the players, as crossing the line is something that the audience do not understand. Yes. Here, elsewhere, when the umpire blows the whistle, there are many, many reasons as to how the umpire sees as a dangerous game.
Yeah. In polo, right of way, line is synchronous. So it is by the virtue of a safety aspect. So sometimes for the spectators it does become a bit difficult to comprehend that why the foul has been blown. But just to tell you, once the ball is hit, a line is created, a virtual line, and you are not supposed to. The player who has hit the ball has got the line of the ball. He's got the line. He's got the right on the ball. So you're not supposed to infringe his line and make any kind of obstruction for the player, for the purpose of safety. So polo, all the rules are primarily from the aspect of safety. They have been created.
There's a little break. I think one of the strips just broken and being replaced. Just to recap, the team, it's Major Raman Singh, team captain wearing number 1 jersey, Santosh number 2, Hurali number 4, and Purohit number 3. For Manipur, it is Ella Thangba number 1, 2 Ojit, number 3 Pradeep, and 4 Thompson. It is a very, very small ground, the historical polo ground, which was very large in those days, yet being become a little smaller because of urbanization and having occupied by the modern growth. It is number 4, Thompson, defending for Manipur, T. Pradeep. That is Atamba number 1, Pete Pradeep. Hurali, a very young promising player from IPA, number 4 Hurali. Major Raman number 1. Looking for Hurali, being defended by Pradeep.
Very nice backhander. Return with greetings.
Hurali. Oh, that is a beautiful goal by, who was that?
Number 1, this is Aman.
I could not actually see. Can you please acknowledge the gentleman who scored the goal for us? That is, just want to see your number, please. Can you please, number 3. Number 3.
Ranche Purohit has scored that goal.
It was such a beautiful goal being taken from a 30-yard straight. And now score IPA 1 and Manipur number 3. That is number 3, T. Pradeep. T. Pradeep, number 3 for Manipur, and being guarded by Thompson. Almost 30 yards gone at ease. Number 3, T. Pradeep, and that's a goal. Number 4 for Manipur. India B 4, India A 1. The last scorer, T. Pradeep, the team captain number 3. I think India team A picking up the strategy. There is Atangba, number 1. A very good, and that is number 2, POJ, looking for 1. And T. Pradeep again. Oh my God. T. Pradeep. Number 4, P. Thompson, looking for number 2, POJ. POJ, number 2. POJ, number 2. Oh. Yet to get a signal. Claiming for a foul. That's difficult to make out from this distance.
Hurali on the ball. And time for a chucker, 30 seconds left. Hurali releases the ball. And whom do we have here? Thompson checking his pony and turning the ball. Ranche is challenging him. And we have Savar. A good backhander and Chachaka.
At the end of the first circle, very, very competitive match. I think the IPA team has picked up the style, the horses at a very, very fast pace. I suppose you will see action in the second chakka. It's nice to see the players from IPA getting used to our local ponies. They arrived yesterday, had a little bit of stick and ball in the evening, and very fast they have adopted the ponies from this very land. As I was saying, Ashwin, Manipur becomes a very, very important place in the polo circuit, yet to be recognized. But as I was speaking to Major Aman in the morning today, it would be nice if the Indian polo circuit can include Manipur Polo International as one of the important tournaments of the country. So at least professionals would look forward to coming as a team to give Manipur, the people of Manipur, exciting matches.
I absolutely agree with you, and it's a very, very noble thought. And in my opinion also, it's a very good initiative that IP can take to make it one of the center. Maybe there are some related things that we have to look at. First is the size of the ground, because for a main polo, the ground may appear to be slightly small. But nonetheless, we can change some format, we can work around it, but certainly coming here and playing polo would definitely help polo to grow. And the kind of love and affection and love I've seen for polo in this state is absolutely stunning, and you feel very good coming here. The kind of support you get from the crowd, the kind of involvement they have, and you have to visit it once to believe it, because it's for Indian Navy also. It's the first time I'm coming, and our higher ups and the chain of command are very keen, because as a part of our Northeast outreach program, it's a great initiative by Indian Navy also to send a whole team for the first time, and we look forward that probably it will become a annual feature soon enough.
I am so happy that I met you in Delhi in my last visit, and I was so happy to know that a team of motorists would be traveling the entire northeast, and they'll be touching Manipur via Nagaland. we would be looking forward to receiving you at this very ground. Hopefully, they are coming in the month of January.
That's correct. So there are two events that are planned. One is in December. The dates are yet to be firmed up, and another one is in February. So there'll be a bike rally as well as a car rally.
Thank you. I would just request, I will be requesting my president to make this formal presentation to the government of Manipur, so that when the bikers and reach and pass through Manipur, there will be celebration. And at least we are looking at inspiring and encouraging young boys and girls to look at the Indian Navy as one of the prestigious institutions of the country. Being a mountainous region, I think water, I do not know, but there must be fear for water, and I suppose young boys and girls will overcome. I think there's already one girl from Manipur who had circumnavigated the ocean. We are so happy that your commander is sending her with a message, with a goodwill, that young boys and girls would look forward to Navy as a job opportunity, not only a job opportunity, but as a professional challenge.
So I would disagree on one front with you, because Manipur and this fear doesn't go hand in hand. So they are fearless. So there's no fear of water whatsoever. But yes, the kind of exposure, probably we carry a message back from our headquarters, naval headquarters, Delhi, that we look forward having you guys with us, have some cross visits. The young boys and girls of Manipur get exposure to Navy, and they know that what is Navy all about. So we look forward you joining us, and it is absolutely would be a pleasure.
As I was also invited by the Indian Navy, we would definitely be looking forward to making a small teaser for the lady who had circumnavigated. I will request my president to assign somebody, and we definitely be in touch. Some of the enterprising filmmakers who make documentaries, we will be making a list as to how we can tie up with you, and we will bring one filmmaker from Manipur, so as to make a small short teaser. I think she's right now in NDA, as I was told.
Yeah, she's in India as of now. Lieutenant Commander Devi, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, let us see whether we can really establish that relationship between the second chakra. Just a recap of those who are watching the game in their television sets. Major Raman number 1, team captain. D. Santosh wearing number 2. Purohit number 3. And Hurali number 4. For Manipur, it is Atangba number 1. Ojit number 2. 3 Pradeep. And 4 Thompson. Mounted umpire at this near end is Phil Sellers and Nick at the far end. The second checker, India B 4 and India A 1. This is number 1 at Atangba, right from the word go. Let us see whether he converts this into a goal. That is Atangba number 1. It's a wide.
The ball is traveling well on the ground, and probably the goal from center is only 2 shots away if you just get it right. So it's going to be a very exciting match, and the
Hurali. Purohit, that is Purohit number 3 of the IPA for the second goal. It's a beautiful goal by Anshe Purohit, number 3 of the IPA. Score India B 4 and India A 2. Second chakra, the Indian IPA team, I think picking up very fast. I think they are.
Yeah, because there's a first chakra and they're getting used to the horses, they're getting used to the ground, and I think we'll have an exciting match coming up.
Number 1, Atamba.
The ball has gone through.
Number 1, Atamba.
Teams coming back for the lineup to throw in.
I think, Ashwin, as you see, our boys and horse, though I think some of them also are riding for the first time. In fact,
Correct, that's correct.
They are coming out from the pool. Number 3, the team captain. A beautiful tactics. Number 3.
And a great shot towards the goal. It seems good and it's gone through.
As I was saying, Ashwin, for this very small size field, you have to make different tactics and a different strategy as to how you can maneuver and square up the area of the field.
Absolutely right, because if you lose your throw-ins, there is very little you can do, because once the guy is away with the ball, it becomes very difficult to catch up. So you need to fight for the throw-ins and get possession of the ball in throw-in itself.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Nick Filden from the USA conducting the match between India A and India B. Yes, how was your first experience in this very ground you had to play Great Britain, Ashwin?
See, he was initially, it was slightly, difficult to adjust, but then after first checker we get along pretty well. Maybe the next match we'll play, we're going to be coming back in a much better state.
It's very encouraging and very nice to see how the boys from the IPA, they've really picked up, they've acclimatized themselves the last couple of minutes in the first checker. And in the second checker, I think they are master of the game. However, though, the local players have certain advantage, that is Pradeep, the Indian captain, defending and looking for number 2. And there's Akshay Purohit, number 3 from the IPA. Missed, and that is number 3, Pradeep, Indian team captain. He has been a member of the Manipur team for a couple of years, and that is number 3, Pradeep, looking that is why he missed it.
Yes, missed by a whisker.
The Indian A team captain Major Aman was here in the year 2014, then he was a scratch, and now today he has come back at goal number. Aman is
at 2 handicap.
2.
Backhander.
Number 2, Piyojit. Urali. A beautiful stroke looking for, and that is Thompson. I think the matches are really looking like a quite synchronized match now.
Yes,
even I can see beautiful passes which we seldom see at this very ground. Quite a meticulously planned match by IPA. Some of the boys, as they play here in Manipur, the matches are very wild, and among their fight among themselves, they are yet to see.
And the ball going wide, I think Major Aman hitting a long shot to Hurali. Who on the ball, connection well.
Thompson.
And the ball gone out.
and Hurali. India B6 and India A2. As I was saying, the local boys certainly have an advantage. They are used to the ground. They are used to the basic techniques. It is Hurali, number 4, a very, very young and promising player from the IPA circuit. Number 2, Hurali. Beautifully struck, Hurali. Oh, Thompson saving the precious goal. I think that will be a 60-yard hit. Or was it the?
And we have some readings being exchanged on the ground.
The umpires. Is it going to be a 60-yard hit?
Yes.
Or any other foul?
That will be a safety.
Nick Filden from the USA conducting the match between India B and A. It's a 60-yard hit being taken by Major Raman, team captain. Is a beautiful lady being the manager of the Indian IPA team, Miss Alisa Kumar.
Measurement take
Measurement is goal 2, playing in the Indian circuit. Arun Kolian
decides to hit the ball on a walk.
Aman taking the stroke, being
And
defended,
stop.
well defended by Atangba, number 1. This is POJ. This is difficult to look at it. Thompson, number 4. Thompson, number 4. So beautifully planned. T. Pradeep. Team captain T. Pradeep looking for Ojit.
And that's a foul. He was standing on the line.
As I was saying, that polo is a very complicated game as to how the audience, the spectators really fail to see the reason for the foul, the angle, the line, and of course how the horses turn. It's a dangerous turn, yet it is very difficult to see the line, as your right, your line changes as the players move from angle to angle. And a good umpire is called a good umpire as and when he can make the conjecture of the line of control. The line of control doesn't mean actually the LOC of the boundary between the neighboring countries. Urali, 30 seconds. It's wide. The second gong. It's a half time, and in fact, many of the players have the experience of having a break in the first checker after 3.5 minutes because of the size of the ground and of course the condition of the air. As matches are played in the capital, there's always a break in the first checker within the checker, which is not happening here because of the length and the breadth of the ground. And of course, I was told by the visitors that the level of pollution here in Mapal is quite low, and my friends and colleagues coming from Delhi, they had a pleasant sight of the blue sky, clear blue sky.
That's absolutely correct. It's really fantastic being here, and especially after Delhi, with smog and things, environment and the climate and the whole layout, the city as such, is a treat to the eye.
It is just for the benefit of the players and all the spectators who know why the horses are being exchanged. It is to offer an equal opportunity, and one should not get the advantage of better horses. Every team will be allotted 8 horses, and should there be any injury, there will be additional 2 in extra. The same horses being played by the other team will be played on the following chakra. Is that the rule? I guess once the team of horses are being played, it will be rested for the chakra, and they will be played by the opponents in the third chakra. So there is an ample opportunity, and there should not be any advantage to a particular team picking up the horses.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ lại cái khu ni sa hay ngang chính de khu phầm ya yang gui đi bờ lang goi sa câu kia nắng bờ chính liêm bờ sa gật tu phong lâm bờ sa câu kia nắng bờ chính liêm bờ sa gật tu phong lâm bờ sa hoa de sang tu này yang bờ ngọn chính lại cái khu ni sa hoa de sang tu này yang bờ
And India at 2. There's a change for the Manipur team. Rohit, number 4, coming in place of L. Thompson. It is just for information that all the teams we invite a team member of 6 players, so that at least in the event of any kind of injury or any kind of an opportunity, the 2 players can have the experience of playing at this very ground. Pradeep, number 3, bringing in the ball. Number 1, Atangba, being checked by Santosh. I think man to man. I think it should be horse to horse. Yeah, that is a very nice strategy. And number 3.
It's Hoor on the ball. Nice backhander, well picked up by Hoor, turning on the ball.
Number 3, Pradeep for India B, that is Manipur. Straight, looking for Atangba, number 1. Hurali.
It's gone out, it's going to be 60 yard. Safety. And we have Pradeep taking the hit in, Pradeep Kumar at number 3. He's teeing up the ball. Shot along the ground and well saved. A little bit of melee, a backhander. And whom do we have? It's a Santosh, Measurement, and we have Purohit, promotes the ball up. Santosh, the direction of the ball changed. Number 2, Check the ball up. And a little bit of melee just in front of the goal post. A backhander, what a save. And we have Aman clearing from the danger zone. And cleared by Ranchir. Hoor taking a long swipe, misses it. Santosh hits a long crackling of shot. And we can see both the teams pushing hard. We have a backhander coming. Major Aman picks it up beautifully. Purohit checking his pony. Hit a wonderful shot towards the goal, but misses it slightly. Hit taken by the B team. We have El Rohit on the ball, misses it. Atamba. Centers the ball and it's gone wide. We have Hurali taking the hit in, followed by Major Aman. Major Aman promotes the ball up to Hurali, Hurali onto the ball, and whom do we have? Purohit turning with the ball, turning, and we have Hoor on the ball. It's a long shot towards the goal and it has gone wide. Waiting for the Reds. It's a long ball up to his player and we have Hood joining the line. And the one picks it up beautifully. Agamba missed. Ojit. Well tried but just missed the goal by a whisker. Taking the hit in. Carries the ball, leaves it for Hoor, who looks up to his player. Oh, and intercepted by a player. Possession still with Hoor, who is tapping the ball ahead. Hurali centers the ball beautifully and going towards the goal. Aman, and that's a foul. You give Aman taking the hit in, teeing up the ball. And he decides to take the penalty on a walk, just practicing his swing. And it's a goal. Third goal for the IPA team.
That is the third goal for India Team A. Major Raman, the team captain, bringing the score to 3-6 in the third chakra. As I was saying, that Major Aman was here in the year 2014 with Commander Akhil Siroe, Akshay Kumar and one more gentleman playing the semi-final with Manipur. And till the last minute it was the IPA leading, and very fortunately it was a very narrow fight in 2014. We love to see a similar team coming back from the IPA, and this would be the same team as I see.
Aman with the possession of the ball, hits a backhander. And we have Ranshir on the ball, centers the ball up to Hurali onto the ball. The ball seems slightly wide and I had backhander. Ajit gets the possession of the ball, promotes the ball up. Gets a long shot ahead, and we have Major Aman onto the line of the ball, being troubled by number 3, and it's a foul blown by the umpire. The pair had the line of the ball, and spot for the Blues. And it's Hoor hits a long shot across the ground and stopped by the Pony. Pony decides to stop the ball, and number 1 waiting for his players to go up, hits a ball, long ball up, and trying to check his Pony. Rohit on the ball, centers the ball, and it's looking good, going towards the goal, and it's a goal. And it's a 7th goal for the India B team. Beautiful stick work by Rohit. Incidentally, Rohit is the youngest player in the team playing today. Both the teams fighting hard. Incidentally, we have few very young players coming onto Manipur this time. We have young Areman, who is being the winner of IPA. Already have a feather in his cap. He's been the winner of Junior IPA.
By the end of the third chakra, we have 7-3 7 for India Team B and 3 for India A. A very Hello. As I was saying in the beginning, we are very lucky to have teams from the United States of America. Despite all the COVID protocols and the long travel that the players have to endure, they will have to pass through at least 3 different nations where they will have to produce COVID-free certificates and random checks at very airport. And very unfortunately, one of the players being stuck at
Altaf Khan, CPU, can you please come to the grandstand, please? And we have players coming in for the final. Teams for an excellent match they are performing. Major Aman strategizing how to play the 4 chakra with his team member. Some deep discussions going on. We have a replacement in
Hello. Hayeng November ki tarikh 23 pung abataba matamda ahanba match haujagani Indian Navy amadi USA aduga second round UK amadi India A. This is a reminder for the match being played tomorrow. Indian Navy will play USA at 1 p.m. in the morning. And I request all the players to be
marching like a cooney song. Hang on, ching the coopum, ya, young weedy, long voice, a cow gain, putting limber, saggle to fang lumbers, cow gain, putting limber, saggle to fang lumbers, hot as summer tone, a young marching like a cooney song, hot as summer tone, a young.
Sadananda, Thompson and Pradeep. There is no change for IPA, and in fact only 4 players have arrived for IPA. I think I would be looking forward to have at least 6 players in the coming years from Navy and IPA both. It is a long journey from the United States of America and Great Britain, each team comprising 4 players. Earlier we have had 6 players from Australia, 6 players from South Africa, and in fact a couple of years ago we had 6 players from the USA. We are lucky to have the relaxation of the group. Yes, the 4th chakra has started.
Ball thrown in, and we have Ojit onto the ball, looking good. Number 3 checking onto the ball, Pradeep going towards the goal, and it is a goal. Great stick work by both the teams, and a great show being put up for the spectators. It's really heartening to see how the teams are fighting, battling it out neck to neck. Full of energy, Josh. Coming back to center for the throw-in. The ball thrown in. Rohit being chased by Hoor. And a great neck shot, but going slightly wide out of the goal. A great attempt. Ball kept for a hit in. Major Aman takes a long tap, looking for his players up, followed by Hoor. Decides to take another tap, carries the ball, and hits a long shot to his forwards. We have Santosh onto the ball. Take a swipe at the ball, doesn't connect very well. Takes another hit, and the ball going towards the goal. And whom do we have? And it just came out from the goal now. Good swipe taken. A great shot by the red team, India B, pushing hard, battling off of the ball. And Rohit, ball bounces. A crack of a backhander being by Runshil. We have player exchanging some good notes. At a good backhander, players turning onto the ball. Rohit onto the ball, misses. Saranand misses. Turning onto the ball, and what a beautiful shot. I think the ball is gone out. It's really amazing to see how these players are catching ball mid-air. Major Aman hits it forward. Hoor Ali Hoor gets possession of the ball, taps it further. Looking good. And a backhand hit by, and it can turn out to be costly. Miss. Rohit gets the ball on the 3rd swipe. Decides to tap. Promotes the ball further. Hoor Ali, see the horse stretch, the way they're pushing the horse. Takes a swipe again, and the ball rolls out. What an exciting 4th chakra. Major Aman. Hoor follows. Major Aman looks up for his forwards. Hits up the ball to Hoor Ali. Hoor Ali checks his pony. And near side, pushing the pony, and the ball rolls out of the play. Hits the ball up, and Savar, Santosh and Rohit fighting it out, and we have number 6. What a backhander. Hoor Ali misses to connect, and Pradeep take a swipe, misses the ball. We have Pradeep onto the ball, tapping it towards the goal. and he decides to hit a under the next shot, misses, ball bounces off, going out of the play, and the ball is out of play. We have few fleeting moments of this last chakra, an exciting match, being filled with all the excitement. Both the teams are charged up. Aman decides to hit up to Hoor Ali. Hoor on the ball, checks his pony, looks around, straight up his horse, and misses the ball, turning on the ball, and we have number 2 turning on the ball. And the ball, possession with Aman. His player asking for a pass ahead. Hits the ball up, and we have Hoor onto the ball. Managed to pick up the ball. Carries the ball, centers the ball towards the goal, and it is looking good. Just being unlucky, just missed by a whisker. We have Purohit going on to the hitter. Hitter changes the direction of the ball. Hits a long shot ahead to its forward, and whom do we have waiting for the ball? Savar Santosh. Rohit hits a ball up to his forwards, ball line there. Rohit again onto the ball, decides to tap it towards the goal, and it's Hoor. A foul is blown by we have El Atamba changing over from Piojit. Piojit is out, and El Atamba coming onto the fields. The umpire calls play. Major Aman takes a tap further, followed by Hoor Ali, looks up to his forward, decides to carry the ball and hits it up to his forward. We have Rancher Purohit onto the ball, return through a backhander. We have Sadananda turning the ball, hitting the ball up. And we have Hoor Ali returning onto the ball. Santosh. Backhander by Reds. Pradeep onto the ball. Decides to check and turn. Managed to keep the possession of the ball. hits a long ball towards the side. And last, there's another final choker. Gentlemen, what a wonderful play by both the teams. Let's give them a big round of applause. India, Indian B, what a wonderful show put up by these two young teams.
Hayeng November ki tarik kun ngamari pungama taba matamda hanba match Indian Navy ga USA ga sanagani ani suba ground da United Kingdom amadi India tomorrow at 11. That is the end of the game. We have the privilege of the first match. We are indeed very grateful to all the dignitaries for being a part of one of the biggest festivals of the year, and we want to thank our mounted umpires Phil Seller and Nick Feldem.
We thank all the officials and both the umpires for making this game possible today. Game flowed smoothly, and thank you to both the teams for putting up such a wonderful show. Thank you.
Sibana samadon muthara kiba malima sekaram no lai sem nung sem ya na roi atiana sem kiba khoyong khoi jinung dagi ching marting thoi thoi bana samadon mutha kido natte nandi puttu na ba natte laurang su basa hu ye na lan so mayong sani lam je la khuru yang basa hot the samadon na yang Jing lai gi khuni sa ha da sam to na yang ba.
Let us see whether he converts this